questions, part 4. What is an HELOC and why would I even want one?
Yeah, great question. HELOC, home equity line of credit. So home equity line of credit, all that means it's a line of credit. Think of a line of credit a bit like a credit card. Kind of operates the same. You get a limit, you can spend it all, and you have to make repayments that are equal to paying that debt back, like a credit card, or you can spend a portion of it and the repayments are the same. The home equity means that it is secured by the equity position. So the equity position is the value, the part of the value that's over any home loan debt that you might have used to buy the property. So let's say we've got a $500,000 property and we've got a $300,000 debt from the home loan we originally bought it and it's grown in value. And we go back and we get an extra $100,000 HELOC, home equity line of credit. Now, a line of credit allows me to spend it on things. So it's up to me. I could go and buy a boat and go skiing every weekend. Great. Would that be smart? Probably not. I could buy shares with it. I could use it as a deposit for a property and then go get another property loan to go and buy an investment property. I could use it to start a business. Okay. So the purpose of the funds that I've used it for, if it is for investment, therefore makes that HELOC and the interest that's applicable tax deductible, as opposed to the $300,000 we've already got there because that was used for our house. Okay, so really easy concepts. Tax deductible is the purpose of those funds. That's really important to remember. Why would I want one? Because I want access to capital. If I'm going to be wealthy, I need to accumulate assets that grow in value, that appreciate in value, or spare an income. And I can do it with other people's money. The fact that I've secured it against the equity in my house will mean that the price of the money will be much cheaper. For example, I did one this week. Same scenario. We're using the HELOC, the line of credit. We're going to put it into a trust, and we're going to go off to the bank. We're going to say, hey, we've got a trust with $100,000 in it, and that's our deposit. Please give us another $400,000 loan. We're going to buy a $500,000 property. So we've got 100% debt in there, which is fine, and that's okay. Saves me trying to find 100,000 cash, right? Or the client. The beauty where it's the home equity line of credit, as opposed to an unsecured line of credit, which means I just get one off a credit card. So credit cards and unsecured line of credit. Percentage rate, the interest rate on credit cards between 10 and 20%. So if I have $100,000 credit card, yeah, I could use that as a deposit for a house and get a house loan, but I'm paying 10 or 20% on that $100,000 unsecured line of credit called a credit card. Whereas the home equity line of credit, we priced that at 2.6% over a 30-year time span. So the repayments are really low on it. So why do we use equity in real estate? It's because the price of the money is going to be so cheap. So that makes sense. So for example, maybe we use that HELOC, which is we're paying 2.6%, and we buy $100,000 worth of shares and the dividends are 7%. So it's cost me 2.6% to make a 7% return, right? So those numbers work. Like that's just bare numbers, they work. So home equity lines of credit, very important. Another good reason to get property is because you can borrow against it for investment assets at the cheapest price that you'll be able to get money. Always. Because banks love having those as security because they can sell them to the next guy within 30 days. If you don't pay your bills, they know they'll get their money back. It's real, especially in this country, really safe. So home equity line of credit, we do them all day, every day. And that's our springboard to getting people into accumulating assets that appreciate in value, especially housing.